Through my audience's introductory speeches, I have learned that they are all passionate about art, whether it is drawing, photography, or music. We all believe that art is a way in which people can express their emotions, beliefs, and desires, one that fosters the creativity and intellect of those who take part in it. Yet, according to Jordan Musical Workshops, 1.3 million elementary students nationwide do not have access to music class. Such a lack of resources is due to the trend of music programs having the funds cut and allocated to other school projects such as college or career readiness programs, according to district administration. Although these represents good additions to the curriculum, organizing them at the expense of music education is outright unreasonable considering the large audience that these classes appeal to, helping the learners excel musically and academically. With music programs at such risk of being entirely dropped from the curriculum, we urgently need to increase their funding. This is a proposal that would have a large effect on the student population, those who will determine the fate of our future. As we prepare them to be ready for the challenges of the real world, we need to equip them with the skills needed to be responsible, cooperative, and persevering. Many of my friends enjoy the music classes at school, and my research not only explains the satisfaction, it also justifies why they believe that these classes are helping them excel intellectually. I am going to share with you the benefits of learning to play an instrument in school, how a boost in funding for music education will help create a better future, and how you can help support this meaningful movement. Music has been found to be effectual in helping less fortunate kids get on an equal footing with their more able peers. According to Rose and others in psychomusicology, CB was a child diagnosed with autism, auditory and visual processing difficulties, dyslexia, ADHD, and developmental coordination disorder, marked by clumsiness in otherwise healthy kids. CB's parents and teachers believed that music lessons would help him focus his attention, improve his communication skills, and provide an emotional outlet for his thoughts and feelings. As a result, CB started to engage in many music activities both at home and at school. Having a music tutor adapt the material to CB's strengths and weaknesses, he became increasingly motivated to learn to play the tenor horn. To be followed by good progress both in class and in tests measuring the growth of his skills. Particularly, CB not only showed better verbal reasoning, motor skills, and attention span, he was also able to cope with psychologically challenging situations and cooperate more positively with his classmates. The time and effort that he committed to learning to play the instrument was, in the end, well worth it. From simply playing a song with his classmates, he managed to claim a spot in the school band at the end of the year music festival. The solo that he played on that night symbolized his soul being set free, that he was no longer restricted by his ailments, and that his creativity and perseverance manifested themselves as clear as daylight in every note that he played. If more money is invested in music education, not only will students like him have the opportunity to learn music at the same level as his more competent peers, he will also be able to practice the skills necessary to lead a healthy and happy life. But the need to increase funding for music education extends way past helping less able kids. Those who participate in music programs also find the learning experience beneficial and pleasurable. Kokosaki and Halam, in an article published in Music Education Research, sought the perspectives of students enrolled in the research music programs on its benefits. Through class, the students expressed creativity, felt appreciated and rewarded, and developed concentration and confidence. They also met interesting people, made friends, and played a valuable part in a group where their personal and social selves coexisted harmoniously. Adrian Rodriguez, in the International Journal of Community Music, claimed that the parents of these music students feel the same way, that music programs offer the students opportunities to connect with the local communities and make meaningful relationships with their mentors, classmates, and family members. With such approval from both the student and the parent, why not expand the program further so as to provide many more youngsters with this amazing experience? Studies have shown that those who partake in learning music are cleverer and more skillful than those who don't. According to Rickett et al., in the Australian Journal of Music Education, Learning an instrument has been shown to increase students' verbal learning, cognitive function, self-esteem, attention, and social skills. Moreover, Guitar Center also says that these benefits include self-imposed limitation of screen time, improved problem solving, time management, and prioritization. The youngsters can also benefit from peer-assisted learning in music class. Jellison and others describe in General Music Today that such interactions not only create a positive atmosphere where all students learn and have a sense of belonging, it also promotes effective communication and group work. As a result, they learn to help their classmates and collaborate with them positively throughout the year. Now, some say that eliminating music programs will make way for core classes such as language arts or math, and therefore should result in higher test scores. However, a study by Hologloss and others published in Psychology of Art, Aesthetics, Creativity in the Arts contradict this claim. Students who participate in music programs are found to earn better grades and score higher on standardized tests in both language and math. Furthermore, the removal of music programs will deprive learners of the opportunity to develop basic cognitive and behavioral skills needed for success in every aspect of school and life. By expanding music education, not only can we improve the performance of students in school, we can train them to be inspired, thoughtful, and determined. We are already seeing the advantages of expanding music education, which have had great accomplishments both within the program and out in the community. As explained by Krupp, Schleisner, and Lehman Wurmser in an article found in Music Education Research, the YECI program, also known as an Instrument for Every Child, strives to create enthusiasm for music among German primary school children, by integrating music lessons into the school's daily routine. Although the students thoroughly enjoy being able to learn and perform with the instruments, to the delight of their peers, teachers, and parents, the program is only limited to the first 4 grade levels, and with no institutionalized program further up the ladder, the students who want to continue music education would have to look for it elsewhere. Although only 58.1% of YECI participants continue to play the instrument past secondary school, this number becomes quite sizable when one considers the time, money, and effort one must put outside of school to continue to do so. Thus, the number advances the claim that YECI and similar school programs have given the students a lifelong dedication to learning music and therefore implies their success. Music programs do not solely help the student though, as in the case of Venezuela's National System of Youth and Children's Orchestras, or simply known as the system, it benefits the whole society. According to Cuesta in its article in Applied Economic Letters, the system is a national music after-school program where children congregate to learn and to play the instrument and perform in front of their communities. Through the study, Cuesta determined social benefits of such music programs include improved class attendance, a lower school dropout rate, heightened employment rate, and declined community victimization. While only $154 million was used to implement this program, the savings that's generated from these benefits can total up to $259 million. Therefore, the system provided the students with the opportunity to learn music, socialize with the community, and improve the citizen quality of life. What can we learn from these 2 examples? They both reduce the barriers that could prevent a child from getting a music education, such as socioeconomic status or the parents' level of education. If more and more music programs receive the funding that they deserve, our future generation will be one full of commitment and confidence. It's time for us to take action before it's too late. Here are some things you can do to help music programs obtain the funding they need to continue to provide the students with a quality music program. 1. You can help participate in your child's school parent-teacher association. Voice your opinion in school meetings so that the faculty or even the local government can be aware of the issue and therefore take appropriate actions. 2. You can get in touch with music booster groups, which are groups that help with the various tasks that music instructors have to deal with. According to Alpers and Grisey in the Journal of research in music education, they contribute as much as $250 million to fund music programs nationwide. Consider volunteering in these groups or at least make a donation to them. 3. You can help a child become better at playing music. It doesn't mean you have to be a master at playing the instrument. Simple words of encouragement and appreciation of a child's efforts and performance will boost his enthusiasm and help him reach new heights in his musical journey. Now that you are aware of the personal and social benefits that learning an instrument offers, I hope that you are convinced that music programs are crucial to a well-rounded education and should receive the funding they need to maintain the optimal learning experience. Nelson Mandela once said, "The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow." If we want to provide the leaders of tomorrow with the best opportunities to acquire the skills necessary, then expanding music education is a great place to start.